In this week's parsha, we're introduced to Esther Makos. And one of the things that's always been a question is, why 10? Why does HaKadosh Baruch Hu not just do it with one? And the answer, of course, as laid down by Chazal, is that each one taught a new lesson. It taught a lesson, whether it be to the Mitzrim, or whether it be to Bnei Yisrael. So I wanted to just focus on, so what was the lesson of Dam? And why begin with Dam? What message was HaKadosh Baruch Hu trying to give the Mitzrim? And what message possibly was it also supposed to be giving the Jewish people? Dam, if we think about it, is something traumatic. It's something that makes a statement. And quite possibly the reason why we're starting with Dam is to make sure that HaKadosh Baruch Hu's statement is going to be very, very clear. For example, when someone falls, when someone trips, when a child trips, the first thing a parent looks for is their blood. Is their blood. Now, of course, we understand that not everything is determined, and the severity of an injury isn't determined by the blood. But for whatever reason, that's what we're looking for. Oh, he's bleeding. Oh my gosh. Blood shows mortality. Blood shows morbidity. When we see blood, it's traumatic. It catches our attention and makes us think. Rashi in the Parsha says, "Umitzrayim ovdim lanilos lefichach hilkas yirasam ve'achar hilka osam." That not only was it the fact of blood, but why Davka the Nile is because we're taking the God of Mitzrayim and changing that to blood itself, to again make a statement that which provided their lives, that which provided their livelihood, and everything that they needed in life. Egypt is a desert. They have nothing. They relied on the overflowing of the Nile. That was where their entire life source came from. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu changes that to blood, to death, to something so it makes a big statement. It really does. But also, what about the Jews? What could be the message for the Jewish people? So I saw once an idea. Man is called Adam. Adam is actually a combination of two things: the Aleph and Dam. Dam, which represents the physicality, and the Aleph, which corresponds to Alufo Shel Olam, refers to the neshama and the spirituality and the neshama that we each have. Adam is a combination of both. But the only way we retain being a true Adam is when we try to maintain that harmony, when we try to maintain that balance between that spiritual self and that physical self. Not only that harmony, but when we recognize that the Aleph comes first, the neshama comes first, spirituality and the connection with the Ribono Shel Olam comes first. However, what happens? What happens if you cut off the Aleph? What happens if you are completely engulfed and engrossed within society, within Egyptian society and culture? What are you left with? You're no longer connected to that Aleph. And if you're no longer connected to that Aleph, what are you left with? You're left with Dam. You're left with blood. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is coming to Klal Yisrael and saying, look where you're at. Now it's about making choices. If you want to continue in your ways, you want to continue in the Memtesh Shari Tumah, all the way down there. You want to continue that way? You're choosing physicality, but in essence you're choosing death. Now is the time to start thinking. And now is the time to start recognizing that what we're really supposed to be doing in life is refocusing ourselves, recognizing, yes, we are physical, but the Aleph comes first. Let us be true Bnei Adam, and let us truly recognize our abilities to connect to the Ribono Shel Olam and build on that relationship. Have a wonderful Shabbos.